Hello student, welcome back to the class. I hope you all are going good and I am also good. So let's start our new chapter today, and that's what greed never satisfied. कि लालची होने से कभी भी मन नहीं भरता है. Get in gear. Animals can be very helpful to people. Can you name some animals that help people in different ways? Write them down. So you have to mention the names of that animal that help us. Okay, like cow gives us milk and the dog keeps us what? Safe. Okay, हमारी सेफ्टी करता है वो, ठीक है. And you have to mention 2 more name here and discuss these questions orally. Why is it bad to be greedy? Greedy होना अच्छा क्यों नहीं है? What happens when we are too greedy? When we become too greedy, then what will happen to us? And why it is important to share with others? How can sharing make you and others feel happy? And why is it better to think about other instead of just yourself? The greedy monkey lesson. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a clever but greedy monkey named Max. ठीक है. So once upon a time in a forest, there is a greedy and clever monkey. उसका नाम था Max. Max was always looking for ways to gather more food than he needed. ठीक है. So he was thinking just of food every time. One day, while swinging through the trees, Max spotted a big tree full of juicy ripe mangoes. So one day he saw a big tree full of juicy mangoes. His mouth watered at the sight of them. ठीक है. So his mouth started watering. Max quickly climbed to the trees and started eating the mangoes one by one. So he started eating the mango and he ate so many that his stomach started to hurt. ठीक है. So he ate so many mangoes and the stomach started hurting, but his greed wouldn't let him stop, but still he was eating. ठीक है. Then I will eat them all so no one else can have them, Max thought to himself. ठीक है. तो Max क्या सोच रहा है? मैं सारे खा लूँगा, किसी को और को खाने नहीं दूंगा. Just as Max was about to reach for another mango, he noticed a big basket under the tree. How lucky I am, he exclaimed. ठीक है. So Max is just to reach to the next mango. He saw a basket drop down to the tree. I can fill this basket and eat the mangoes whenever I want. So he started filling the basket. Max began to pick mangoes quickly, filling the basket to the brim. But when he tried to lift it, he found it too heavy. ठीक है. So he started filling the basket with the mangoes. But when he tried to lift up, then he was found is too heavy. He could barely move it and let alone carries it back to his tree. ठीक है. तो वो उसको उठाने में बहुत तकलीफ हो रही है, वो लेके उसको घूम नहीं गा रहा, तो let alone carry it back to his tree. तो वो क्या करता है? अकेला ही अपने पेड़ पे वापस चला जाता है. Suddenly Max heard a rustling sound in the bushes. Then he heard a sound from the bushes. It was a group of hungry rabbits who had been watching him. ठीक है. So it was a group of rabbit. Those are very hungry. Please Max, may we have some of those mangoes? So he was like, please give me some mangoes, we haven't eaten all the day. They begged. ठीक है. So they begged like, give us some mangoes. But Max, blinded by his greed, refused to share even a single mango. These all are mine, he shouted. ठीक है. So he was like, no, these are mine. Just then a strong wind blew through the forest, causing the basket to tip over. All the mangoes spilled out and rolled down the hill. ठीक है. Just then a wind started blowing and the basket was spilled out and rolled down to the hill. Okay. And the rabbit quickly gathered the fallen mangoes and happily ran away with them, leaving Max with nothing. ठीक है. So now Max has nothing and the rabbit gathered the mangoes. Max was left sitting alone under the tree, regretting his greed. If only I had shared, I would have been able to enjoy the mangoes too. ठीक है. So he was thinking, if I shared some mangoes to the rabbit, so I would also have some mangoes to eat. He thought sadly. From that day on, Max learned the importance of sharing and never let greed take over his heart again. So from that day he taught the lesson of not to be greedy and the importance of sharing. Then key message, greed can make you lose everything, but sharing makes everyone happy. Things to keep in mind, it is important to be thankful for what you already have. Sharing your toys, food or other things makes everyone happy. Use only what you need and leave some for others. Wanting too much can sometimes cause problems or make people upset. Being kind and generous is better than being greedy. So I hope children you really enjoy the chapter and you learn many more new things from the chapter. Now do practice at home.